Hey, this is Robert Monroe from Monroe Magic, and I have this lovely collector booster box that we're not going to open today, and this play booster box of turtles that we're also not going to open today. I have already opened up one play booster box that I bought for an extraordinary markup from my LGS or local game store. I always hate when people say LGS. It's like, wait, what is that? And I go, oh, okay, yes, this is the lingo. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about is these really interesting prices that I'm seeing, this price behavior on TCG Player right now. It's kind of wild. And it's making me feel like there's something going on with some alpha right now with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If we look at this play booster display, we're at 123.37. And if you look, we just fell off a cliff in pre-sale, right? We just fell off a cliff in pre-sale, and we're getting, some volatility right here, but the price is trending down, right? This makes you think about Spider-Man, right? Here's some Spider-Man, 108.88. I picked up some of these for cheap recently. Falling off a cliff, right? If you look, we're actually getting some upward movement, but it's still pretty modest, right? We went from the 90s to like 103, nothing crazy. Okay, so then we get into the collector boosters, and you go, maybe there's a little bit of a different story here. No, it's about the same story. We start high, we fall off a cliff. A lot of people are saying these are going to get down to 350. A lot of people are saying the play boosters are going to get under 100. This is where I'm wondering if it's a little bit of a different story, right? Because we see Spider-Man, again, fall off a cliff. It just goes down and down and down. It had a speculative spike with the collector boosters, with the chase, right? But it's just falling off a cliff. This is why I'm thinking there's something here. We're going to skip Turtle Team Up. We'll come back to that. Let me go over to this card, Michelangelo Weirdness 211. We're at $5. And you may go, that's nothing. But look what happened. Look at this boomerang here. Look at this Mona Lisa Ever Adaptable. Boomerang back up. Look at Super Shredder. Falling down. Okay, what am I trying to paint here? Krang, falling down. These budget cards that are just great cards. 2 mana, green creature. When Michelangelo enters, create a mutagen token. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1/1/1 counters are put on it instead. So many value cards. Ultra Monitor. Affinity for artifacts. So it's kind of cheap. Flying creature. Look at that price chart. It's nuts. So we have these budget cards that are actually good in play, skyrocketing value. The art cards are following the same hype cycle as all the other pre-sales of these Universe Beyond, where they start real high and then they fall off a cliff. But these cards that actually have play value are going up. I'm kind of thinking that I don't think people realize how playable some of these cards are in Standard, in Commander, and all the modern Magic forms. What that means is there may be some alpha here. Now, am I saying to buy one of these and crack it open to get money back? Probably not. Honestly, actually, there is one little trick I do want to show you, though, if you're actually trying to break even, if you will. And it's actually crazy to me. I hadn't checked the prices on this. I bought my Turtle Team Up that I opened for $50 from the store. That one was at least MSRP. But then I actually got one as well in this lower 40-something price point. If you look, though, it's climbing up now. And here's the reason why. Some of these cards I showed you are actually straight up from that set, and they're just like guaranteed, right? Mona Lisa Ever Adaptable is guaranteed in that Turtles Team Up set. And right now it's already at $17. Isn't that wild? So you're talking, there's 3 of these in there, by the way. So you're talking between this and this, you're already getting close to potentially getting to a full recoup of your expenses just by selling those cards. Am I saying this is a great idea from a value statement? No. What I'm saying is Turtles is no Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man was incredibly overhyped and was the peak of the hype cycle. Think like post Infinity War Marvel, right? That was Spider-Man. It's like the peak of the scalper and the craziness from Universes Beyond. Then we go in to Turtles, and what we get is quite a different picture. And I want you to understand that and think very practically about what that means. Are you going to buy Play Boosters and Turtle Team Up and these other products and sell into the hype and get rid of some of that bulk, but at the same time keep a lot of it and recoup some of your losses? Are you going to keep sealed product, seeing that even though they looks like that price is going to continue trending down, if people think there's long-term value in this set, those prices are going to turn around at some point. Yes, we're super early, pre-sale just finished, but I want you to think about it. I'm Monroe Magic. If you like what you saw here, like and subscribe. Until next time, have a great day. Keep on playing with those turtles.